interessanten Dinge. Das ist der Überfall. Da war doch früher die Böck, oder Jeremy? Da bin ich als Kind.
Bitte schön, Herr Bundeskanzler. Darf ich Ihnen ein Mikrofon geben? Die 2.
Wir feiern heute den Weltkindertag und das nicht nur hier in Österreich, wirklich in den Vordergrund stellen können an diesem wichtigen Tag. Wird jemand von euch?
Nein, ich setze mich da zu euch. Jawohl. Was wollt ihr haben?
Eine
Vase.
So. Boah,
I don't promise anything but hard work for Austria.
Are you expecting any coalition?
The coalition will be negotiated after the election day.
Sorry for that.
Also, tun wir das. So, uns.
The taxes are very high.
Just because we're not happy with the current politics in Austria, and especially with the course Chancellor Schuessel is going, and we think that Austria needs a change of course.
What kind of change?
It's hard to explain, but in Austria the current situation is that mostly poor people are taxed, that people have to pay a lot more, like for university. When you're going to university, you suddenly have to pay a fee. When you have to go to a hospital, you have to pay fees now. People are getting less pension and so on. And we think that Austria is such a rich country, and we can afford to let our people live a better life.
Tatsächlich einen Pensionsanspruch haben. Und das wird ein Gesamtpaket.
While in the rest of Europe unemployment was decreasing throughout the past 3 years, we had an increase in Austria. Taxes were decreasing in Europe, while in Austria they were increasing. And therefore we presented an economic plan for the next 4 years, which is a combination between intermediate measures to be taken and those that are good for the long run, because throughout the last 30 years the performance of the Austrian economy was extraordinary compared to the rest of Europe. In the past 3 years the performance was under the average, and therefore the most important goal is to reduce the unemployment and to get the economy run again. And so far the electoral campaign is going quite fine.
Yes.
What are you promising to Austrian people for these elections?
If the voters are willing to support us, a new government that is more open, more liberal, more social policy oriented, more women's oriented, and I think more education oriented than the last one.
Der Werkstatt im 10. Bezirk hier beschäftigen sich unter anderem mit speziellen also mit einer. Ich freue mich einmal ganz besonders, dass Eva Rossmann neben mir steht. Eva.
Zu übernehmen und zu tradieren.
Promise, if we stay in power, to pass this tax reform and to lower the tax burden. I think this is one of the essential message we can give to the people, because we are the only party which gives the promise to lower the tax burden. And on the other hand, we offer a new program concerning the enlargement of the eastern of the European Union towards the eastern countries, and I think in the same sense we are responsible for the Austrian people, and therefore we have some conditions, some preconditions.
We have about 20% of the population who are either undecided or who refuse to give an answer to the question what they are going to vote. So I estimate that the number of really undecided people is 10 to 12%, which is high.
Weil ich will haben, meine Partei gewinnt.